I don't know if I ever told all you guys how I ended up working in emergency medical services. So we got to rewind way back to when I was just getting out of high school. You know, I kind of had dreams of being a firefighter or a cop or something like that, so I was always interested in the public services. But right after high school, I went and took the EMT class, and combination of things, I wasn't grown up enough for it, so I passed my class. I honestly didn't feel comfortable with it, because every night that I was at class, I was thinking more about what I was going to be doing after class, if you know what I mean. You know, I was too busy thinking about the ladies and going out afterward and having a few drinks and, you know, that kind of thing. Just being a kid. So after the class, I never did anything with it. I never got certified, never got a job. Didn't even think about it. So through the years, I went through multiple different construction jobs where basically it was chase the money. Work at one for a while until work slows down, move on, go to another one. So I worked in communications, working on cell phone microcells and stuff like that. I did construction plumbing, where it's pretty much, I was doing mostly groundwork. Once we finished the groundwork and it went to top out and stuff like that, I would move on to the next new one and put in all the groundwork. So I did that until a couple of paychecks bounced, and I couldn't keep coming to work not knowing if my paychecks were going to be good, so I moved on. I worked in a structural steel shop for a while, where my job there was operating all the machinery, so I was cutting all the beams and working with the iron worker machine to punch holes and things like that. Which was cool, but a lot of these jobs, especially the welding one, I was learning a little bit, but I was promised that we were going to start getting medical benefits and stuff for a while. I was thinking, oh cool, you know, maybe I can keep learning and just stay here. Well, those benefits just never happened, and ended up finding out that I had a baby on the way, so I had to move on and go somewhere with benefits. That's when I went to the communications job. Which again, it was fun for a while, but you know, they just weren't interested in like giving decent raises and stuff like that to keep people there. So from there, I went and started doing actually insurance fraud investigations, because I ran into a friend and she was supervising it and said, hey, you should come work for me. So I did that for a while, and again, it just wasn't what it was cracked up to be. That was doing surveillance on people that said that they were injured and couldn't work. So you catch them doing things saying that they couldn't, catch them doing things they said they couldn't do and were against their restrictions. So that was kind of interesting, because, you know, some people was like, oh my god, you know, you're such a liar. You catch them doing stuff. But then there were a lot of people that were legitimately hurt, and the company would like get mad at you because the person you were watching didn't do anything. So I mean, I never really liked that much. You know, there was a day I was in like a really bad neighborhood, and if I had kept my engine running in my car, it would have been too obvious and people would have noticed. So I couldn't have my air conditioner on, and I'm videotaping this person doing things they said they couldn't do. It got so hot that I actually almost passed out. By the time I finally just said, screw it, I'm leaving, I had actually sweat through every piece of clothing I was wearing. My shirt, my shorts, my chonies, everything was soaked. So I decided, yeah, that really wasn't for me. It sounded like a really glamorous thing. You watch TV shows where they show the video of catching people doing stuff, and it's just typically not like that. So I decided I didn't want to do that anymore, and that's actually when I went to work for FedEx. I was a driver for FedEx for several years. And honestly, the work, I didn't mind at all. You worked hard, and you know, that's fine. I had no problem with that. I enjoyed it. You didn't need a gym membership, because it was like being at the gym all day, every day. Loved my customers, but I just really didn't like that company. The they had like what was called a range for pay. And back in the good old days, before I started, within 3 years you were at top pay scale because you were doing just as much work as everybody else. Well, they took that away. So there was just such a gap in the pay, and you're basically told that don't even look at top of range pay because you're never going to get there the way it's set up now. But at the time, the benefits weren't great. They were good benefits, but you had to pay a lot for them. So it wasn't like working for UPS where you got the union benefits. FedEx was non-union, so you didn't get that. You paid what they told you to pay. I never really liked the company very much. They didn't treat you very well, and they have a rule by fear type management style, which some people respond to. I don't respond well to that. I respond best to respect. If I have a lot of respect for for my supervisor, I'm going to bust my ass for him. I'm going to go above and beyond. I'm going to do the best I can. Rule by fear, I'm only going to do enough to shut you up and get you off my back. So, I stayed there for a while. I was thinking I'd put in my years, I'd deal with it because there was a good retirement package. Nobody really likes to work. Well, maybe some people do, but most people don't. So I was thinking I'll just put in my years, I'll retire with this nice retirement package. Well, when I was only about 5 years in, was when we had a little issue with the economy crash. The housing market fell and everything went up in price, started costing more. Well, FedEx used that as an excuse to destroy our pension plan. They turned it into a plan where you get a lump sum payout, and it was like $70,000, and that was it for your entire retirement. So I started thinking about it, going, well, if they took that away, that was the only reason I was staying, why should I be here? So I started thinking back. There were 3 days working for FedEx that I came home happy. Every one of those 3 days, I had stopped and helped somebody in medical need. I felt like I did something. So I'm like, maybe I'll look into this field again. And, I went and did it. I contacted a friend that was still in the field, and he told me what to do. I had to go retake the class because it had been too long since I had taken it before. I didn't have a problem with that. A lot had changed. I thought the class was going to be simple because I already knew everything, and that was not true. Everything had changed. So I went and did it. I got hired, and honestly, I love the job. I just wish that in the private field they would take better care. I love what I do. I actually had a patient the other day that took too many opiate drugs and was not breathing. We just happened to be about 2 doors away. We were able to get there, start breathing for him, get some meds on board, and he started breathing on his own. By the time we got him to his hospital bed, he was actually in tears because we told him, dude, you were dead. Yeah, I was trying to get him to understand that he needs to stop doing these drugs. And it's one of those situations where if I have an effect on one person's life through all this, then I feel like I've accomplished something. And by the time we had him in his bed, he was in tears and understood. It like really hit him what had just happened and how easily he could have been dead. So I really love what I do, but unfortunately, I think I'm going to have to move on pretty soon because it just doesn't pay. I really don't want to. If this paid and I was taken care of, I'd do this for the rest of my life, and I wouldn't even be thinking about retirement at all, ever. So anyway, I wasn't sure if I'd ever told you guys how I ended up working in this field, so thought I'd throw that out there. Anyway, I'm almost to the Santa Paula DMV, got some business to take care of. So if y'all are out riding, rub upside down, shiny side up, and talk to y'all later. What's up, everyone? Don't know how much battery time I have left, and I don't even know how many vlogs I'm going to make out of this. Probably make at least 2. I just left Simi Valley Harley Davidson, and I had a gift card there from when I went and referred my buddy to pick up his bike from them. So I just went in there to look around since I was in the area, and they happened to have a Bell Transitions face shield just under the counter. Somebody ordered and never picked it up, so I got to use my gift card finally and got myself this face shield I've been wanting for a long time. And so far, I love it. See if you can see, I mean, it doesn't make it, it's not like a full blackout shield, but it darkens it pretty good. This is exactly what I wanted. So now I'm going home happy. So anyway, all I got left is freeway riding till I get home, so, and I'm probably just about out of battery. I'm just gonna go ahead and hang it up for the day. So everybody, reverse side down, shiny side up, and I'll probably keep filming on the way home just to see. Maybe I'll have some ride footage to put up. If not, talk to y'all later.